What's going on? Welcome to Militia NT TV. I'm your host, CEO Papi-Yo, San Diego's own homegrown street corn MC slash DJ. What's going on? Shout out to my man Grizzly Gertho with the video, helping me out with the video today. What's going on, Grizz?
Another good day having a 420 session with a
Okay.
Papi-Yo.
Yo, shout out to the 420 movement going on out here in California, worldwide. That's how we doing it. What's up, man? You want to ask me my top five? Make sure you hold that camera straight.
Yes.
You good? You good?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go with my top five. The way I came up with this list was like longevity, technicalities, like skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, how many times can you rhyme in each line? You know what I mean? Just and still keep keep the flow and all that. Um, just my personal favorites and stuff like that. Shout out to the honorable mentions that couldn't make this list. People that I considered like Scarface, Ice Cube, Rakim. Uh, Rest in peace to Guru from Gangstar, and a bunch of other guys. You know what I'm saying? This is the most difficult list you can come up with in hip hop. You know what I mean? The top five greatest rappers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, etc., etc. Um, I'm gonna go with number five, Jadakiss. You know, for his mixtape catalog and his albums. You know what I'm saying? And the work he did with his legendary group, the Locks, man. Shout out to the Locks, man. One of my favorite groups of all time. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? Jadakiss, when it comes to the mixtape, me personally, I've never done an album. I just put out about five mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? And I do the DJing kind of mixtape thing. I've been doing that, since back in the day. Um, I'm a fanatic, I love mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? That's what I rock to. That's my thing. But I appreciate the classic album, you know. So everybody on this list, that's what they're gonna be based on. You know what I mean? So I got five. I got Jadakiss. My favorite album by him is the second one. I believe is the Kiss of Death. You got the joint, the singles that everybody's heard with Nate Dogg and Anthony Hamilton. But the album's super dope. You know what I mean? He talks about, oh man, if you're a hood cat, if you're an MC, if you just like music that you can relate to, check out that Kiss of Death by Jadakiss. Number four on my list for greatest rappers, I would put uh, Big L. Big L. Um,
Yeah.
your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? That term is thrown around loosely, but he is the epitome of your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He inspired me. I was a fan since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Late '80s, listening to rap music and hip hop. Growing up in the '90s, you know what I mean? Listening to all the shit that was coming out at the time. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard Big L, and I was about 17, 18, I mean, it just wanted me to pick up that pen made me want to start freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Um, his one flaw, I would say, was that horrorcore style that he was running with in the mid '90s. I like his music that came out, the last music he came out before he passed away. Um, so, man, the potential, he could have been number one on my list, like straight up and down. If Big L had the opportunity to put out more music, he might be number one on my list. He's definitely one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? But not the greatest in my opinion. Number three, I'm gonna go with the legendary Big Pun. He's the type of artist where I first heard him, I was amazed, and one of my favorites, from the jump. My parents met in the Bronx. He's from the Bronx. He's Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican and Mexican. I love hip hop. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. And the way he came in and made it to the top, yeah, I had never seen that. You know what I mean? On that level, the reason why he's not higher on the list, I saw the decline. That first classic album, Capital Punishment. If you haven't heard it, definitely check that out. If you're a fan of lyrics and seeing, hardcore underground hip hop, check out the Capital Punishment. That's my recommendation on that. His second album was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Not as good as the first. And everything else that came out were just like songs that were put together. You know. number two would be Tupac. Tupac has a variety of styles. You know, he was able to talk about everything, anything and everything. You know, and the way he did it was brilliant. You know what I'm saying? He was a poet. You know, what I mean, he was a prophet. You know, phenomenal artist. You know, the reason why I would put somebody else so above him is because of the way he spit his flows. The artists that were out a little bit after him were a little bit more technical. You know, they showed more skill, kind of like a Big Pun, a Big L, you know, even Biggie Smalls. If you listen to Biggie, which is another honorable mention, you know, should have been, could have been on my list. I mean, the song he did with Bone, Biggie was just like spitting it like Bone style, you know what I mean? Just quick, you know, rapid fire and shit. And I remember listening to his first album and the way he told those stories and the way he flipped it, you know what I mean? Dude, I was just like, ooh, he taught me how to become a better MC, you know what I mean? Me listening to Biggie like that. I mean, Tupac, he just had that music that the people related to, and it was the shit, you know.
Yeah.
Thug Life is the album that I would recommend. That's the one that I listen to more than any other Tupac album. Um, and number one on my list, greatest rappers of all time, I'm gonna have to go with Nas because of the longevity. He came out like mid 90s, 94, 95, one of the greatest albums of all time, Illmatic. Second album is good, very good. He showed a variety of styles on that one. He's a little more technical with the flow, and the longevity thing. You know, he's probably gonna come out with something hot this year. You know, or he has the ability to do so. You know what I mean? So I would recommend the Stillmatic album. He's got the Ether on there where he battled Jay-Z. Um, he's got the Rewind where he did the song from end to beginning. It's crazy. Um, Second Childhood where it's over a DJ Premier production. He just broke down like the psyche of three different people that aren't maturing in life or mentally maturing as they should. You know, he talks about a guy that's in his 30s in and out of prison. He talks about a single mother who's neglecting her son, and he talks about himself, how, you know, certain parts of his character, his personality, he wants to mature more, but this is what it is, you know. Yeah, that album is super dope. Stillmatic. You can check out the Lost Tapes. The Lost Tapes is really good. Um, I really liked what album was that? It was right before the end. Oh, Hip Hop is Dead. I like that album right there. You know what I mean? He showed his knowledge of the game and just, you know, spit it. You know, that term hip hop is dead. People are still throwing that around. I don't know why. You know, we here to stay forever. But yeah, that's basically my top 5 greatest rappers of all time. If you like the video, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe, Young Papi-Yo. Shout out to my man Grizzly Gertho. Hit the like button. And that's peace, man.